Hello, welcome to a Mr. Barnett Screencast. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create the magazine ad. What you're going to be doing is creating this image right over here. The setup for this is really important because this is how you're going to be setting up your projects. Okay, the start of it is different than what you've been doing in the past. So to get started, what you're going to do is go to File, New. And normally we've been clicking on the clipboard button over here, but we do not want to do that. Okay, what we want to go over to is print. Okay, that's this button right up here. And we want to select the letter size. So that's 8.5 by 11 inches. That's the size of a sheet of paper. That's also the size of like a magazine, like a page, anything like that. And it's also the right aspect ratio. So you want to click letter there. You don't need to change any of this stuff except for background contents. You want to change them from white down to transparent. Okay, and that's going to make the background already checkered to start with. So letter, transparent, and then create. Okay, so there we go. You have an image that's blank. Again, we're not copying and pasting to start with. We're going to make that first. Now we'll go ahead and get the images that I provided for you. They are found in Classroom. So if you go over to Classroom, we've got our background one. So we can copy that image. Go edit, paste. You're going to notice that this one's probably a little bit on the small side. I would definitely recommend finding a larger one for your image. Here's our product that we're advertising for. Copy image, edit, paste, and then we'll go back one more time and we'll grab our logo, copy image, and then again we'll go back here and we're going to go edit, paste. All right, so we've got our three different layers. We're going to start with the background one first. Okay, that's this image here. We're going to grab our move tool, make sure transform controls are checked. We're going to move this, and what we want to do is we want to resize it so it fills the entire page. So I'm going to hold down Shift, okay, and I want to stretch, and you need to stretch it so it fills the entire thing. Okay, about like that. Get it centered how you like it. And then press enter. And what you're going to notice is it's a little bit blurry because it was such a small picture. And that's okay because we're going to add an extra blur so it kind of blends in with the background. So to do that, we're going to go up to filter. Oops, make sure you're selected on the right layer there. We're going to go up to filter and blur and then look for Gaussian blur right here. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Okay, and then we want to change this radius. You'll notice like if you move it up, it gets real blurry. Okay, if you move it down, it doesn't do a whole lot. So we're going to put it maybe just kind of subtle. Maybe like 5 would be about good right there. You can type in 5 pixels. And it just gives a subtle blur to that picture. It kind of smooths it out a bit for us. And then the other thing is, actually, we'll come back to that here in a second. We're going to go ahead and turn on layer 2 now. And we've got ourselves the shoe. Let's go and resize this a little bit so it fills up the screen. We're going to increase this later too. Press enter there. Okay, we want to remove the background from this one. So we're going to grab our let's go ahead and grab our quick selection tool here. So I'm going to right click quick selection. Okay, and I'm just press the select subject button. Give it a second here. Now it does a pretty decent job, except for you can tell it's adding some stuff that we don't want. So I'm going to kind of go through and fix those up. Again, you should spend a little more time than I'm doing right now. Make yours look really clean. I'm just trying to get it to select this quickly. Okay, that should work pretty decent for now. Right click, select inverse, and delete. All right, so now let's Control D, grab that move tool again. We've got ourselves our shoe. We're going to hold down Shift, and we're going to make this kind of fill the screen a little bit better. Let's say right about there, press enter. Okay, so we've got our shoe. And then we've got our final image that we brought in here. This is the logo we're going to put up in this corner here. I'm going to shrink it down just a hair. Let's go right about there. And then this one, we're going to go ahead and remove the white background. You can use that select subject. Excuse me. Or you can use the magic wand. I'm going to use that magic wand tool and click on that and press delete. It does a decent job, except for you notice some of the insides where it can't grab. So I'll click on those and erase those as well. Boom. And I'm going to leave that one, the R right there. Okay, so we've got our logo. Control D again. Logo this. Now we need to get our text. I'm going to grab my T tool. Click down here, and we're going to type in the logo, which is going to be gravity will never be the same, because they're I think they're maglevs or something like that. They're from the movie Back to the Future. So they're kind of like floating shoes is what they are. Okay, we're going to drag this over and center it up. Now, with your text, what I want you to do is I want to make sure you use Typekit. Now, I already have mine plugged in, but you need to highlight it. You need to change the size, get it to fill, get it to location there. You might need to press enter so it goes on the 2 lines. Choose your color. I'm going to go with white here. And then again, make sure you've selected from fonts, and then you're filtering based off Typekit. And you can go through and choose whichever font you like. Okay, so I'm doing that WOMP one. And then from there, we're going to add our layer styles. So the first one is we're going to go to layer 2. And on this one, so that's the one with the shoe, we're going to go to layer mask, or sorry, layer style, and we're going to go to outer glow. Okay, and we're going to put a neon blue outer glow, just like what's on the shoe. So you choose that by here. You can change your opacity. You can choose the spread. You can mess around with these sliders here. Put it on normal blend mode and click OK. Okay, for the Nike logo up there, we're going to do the exact same thing. So you can right click on it over here as well, or go up to layer and go to layer style, outer glow again, and it'll remember the last outer glow you did. So I'm going to do the same outer glow for this one. And then the final one is going to be the text. So the text, we're going to do something different. We're going to go to layer style. We're going to do drop shadow. And this one, you need to change it to normal. Change the color to the same blue. And then from there, you can mess with your opacity and distance. But we're kind of making a blue drop shadow. But this one, you want to be pretty subtle. Okay, so there's our test magazine ad. When you finish this one, go ahead and save it, and then do one of your own. You can choose any product you like, but you need to have a background image, the image of your product. You got to have a logo, and then one text layer from Typekit, and then you got to add all 3. You got to drop shadow or whatever you need for them. Awesome. Thanks for watching.